Well, hello there, beautiful. Welcome back to another Let's Play of Thimbleweed Park. We're going to go ahead and load up, let's see, the one just past our autosave. Alright, so last time we got Agent Reyes's pocket watch fixed. Yes, that is correct. And ate a lot of bad hot dogs to get there. So let's take a look. Let's see, what else do we need to do? We're still trying to figure out how to get into that pillow factory. We need to get the factory gate to be able to do so. Okay. So that's for Reyes. Let's see, we know that, Franklin is trying to figure out how to get out of the hotel.
It's my joke book in perfect condition, if you don't mind hamster crap.
Gross. Let's see. Yep, just the pillow factory for ransom. And yep, very similar over here. Alright. Sounds good. So, I'm going to, let's see. Oh, there you are. Let's see. Are they still closed? It looks like they're still closed.
It says, "We're out at the old abandoned pillow factory. Back soon."
Okay. I'm gonna send him over there. Just take a look around and see if there's anything that I missed. How about that? We're gonna go and just take a little tour. Okay. As you can see where it's really in bad shape. Let's take a look at some of these signs.
Looks dangerous.
Yeah.
Foreclosed by order of Safely First Savings. And in small print, for inquiries contact Safely First Savings, probate executor of this property.
So that
the
really does
future
make it
used
sound
to
like we're
be a
supposed to be over
wonderful
at the,
thing.
At the savings, over at the bank.
The future used to be a wonderful thing.
The future used to be a wonderful thing. Indeed. Let's see, that was the country road. This other side. Is it country roads all the way down? I will do you a favor, and I will not start singing the John Denver song. How about that? Little present from me to you. It's in my head now, though. Oh, I am dangerously close to breaking my promise. All right, let's see. There's not a lot over there. I don't think there's anything over here at the mansion. Oh, I know what we might be. Let's see. Because Delores wants to. Right. We need to find Dolores's will. We need to get the uncle's will read. So Delores, let's see what's going on at your house. Is there anybody around? Let's see, we talked to some of these people already. We know that there's there's someone offering legal advice at the convention. It's the only person we've seen so far who seems lawyer-ish.
Do you need some cosplay advice? Oh, hi Delores. What brings you back to Thimbleweed Park?
Hey.
I need you to read Uncle Chuck's will.
Yeah, you need to do your
Chuck
job.
never paid me to read his will. My fee was $15,000 and I didn't see a cent of that money.
I'm sure he must have paid you. It's not like Uncle Chuck to forget something like that.
My apologies. I'll go to the mansion right away.
Huh.
Pew, pew,
That's a little weird. He didn't pay me. Oh, I'm pretty sure he did. Okay. All right. So he's up at. So maybe we just need to follow him. Let's follow him over to the house, shall we? All right. He's probably in the library with everyone else. The library seems like a. Oops! Don't look at it. Let's open those doors.
I see we are all here now. Excellent.
Excellent.
Before we can proceed with the reading of the will, Chuck Edmund has 3 stipulations.
Okay.
1. Thimbleberry pie must be served to all present. 2. The reading of the will must take place in Chuck's opulent tomb.
Okay.
3. Crack the encryption on this will.
Let me see that. Oh, it's all ones and zeros. Delores, you figure it out.
It is all ones and zeros. Clearly, it's in binary. Uncle Chuck was being clever. Maybe too clever.
All right. Well, look what we have. We've got this wonderful moldy thimbleberry pie. We'll just give that to the lawyer.
Mr. Balowick, here's the freshly baked thimbleberry pie.
Yeah.
One of Chuck's 3 stipulations is now fulfilled with a fresh thimbleberry pie. You still need to decode his will, and then we'll meet inside Chuck's opulent tomb.
I mean, we'll pretend that that was fresh. Sure. Why not? Check. Thimbleberry pie. All right. Let's take this will up to our computer, see if we can decrypt it. And then we'll just have to figure out how to get into his opulent tomb to be able to do the reading. Let's see what happens if we use the will with the computer.
This isn't working. I'm going to need a pretty powerful programming language to decrypt this will.
Okay. Let's take a look around. Let's see, we've got our Printtron, books, trophies, ASCII chart, the hint line flyer.
Ada, you're my role model.
Oh.
Too bad you don't program games, though. I don't want to pick that up.
There's some software next to it.
It's graphic basic software from Hessware to supercharge my Commodore 64.
I also had a Commodore 64 as the first computer I got to play with.
That doesn't seem to work.
Okay. Maybe pick it up. Okay. And then we will
My
install
Commodore 64 is now supercharged with graphics basic.
Excellent. All right, let's try again, shall we?
It's working. Whoever created graphics basic has a brilliant career ahead of them.
Hey. A short 15 minutes of coding and decoding later. The will. I, Charles Edmund, being of sound mind and body, do hereby declare this, my last will and testament, revoking any and all wills previously made by me. I declare that I am making this will and testament of my own will, being under no threat of coercion or duress of no other human being. I am of free mind and body. I declare that I have no children, natural or adopted. I have a single brother, Franklin, and he has 2 offspring, Lenore and Delores. I hereby appoint Brant Bailiwick J.D. as executor of my will, and he serve without bond. This will is executed under the wills and jurisdictions, blah, 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 the laws and jurisdiction, rather, claims and forfeitures. Okay, so we don't even actually really get to see any of the will itself, just all of the preamble.
I did it! It's totally decoded now. I'll give it back to Mr. Balowick.
Balowick? Sure. Yes, I also had a Commodore 64. Well, my family did. It was the first home computer that we ever had, and I have very fond memories of playing Frogger on that computer. And we had another fabulous game called Ducks Ahoy. Has anyone else out there ever played Ducks Ahoy? It was phenomenal. Where am I going? Okay. Let's try giving it to the lawyer.
Here's the decoded will, Mr. Balowick.
There you go,
Let me
sir.
see. You've done it, Delores. 2
Why,
of Chuck's
thank you.
3 stipulations are now fulfilled. The final one is to read the will in your Uncle Chuck's opulent tomb. I'll meet you there.
Well, my family will wait right here until you've opened the tomb, Delores. Hurry along. We don't have all evening. Poor Chucky needs his sleep.
Lenore is so fun. Alright, so we need to get into Chuck's tomb. Now, if I remember correctly, I think the last time we went to the cemetery to take a look around, we found that the door to Chuck's tomb has a lock? Is that what... Am I remembering that right? I'm just gonna investigate real quickly here. Oh, that's nice. It brings me all the way right here. I don't have to do all the
I don't
meandering.
see a way to open it, but I see a switch inside.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Oh, these are pretty.
Flowers left over from a funeral.
Can I take any?
Flowers always die. I'd rather leave these to rest in peace.
Very well. Alright. Well, I know that Franklin has a desire to gain closure with Chuck. And, yep, visit his tomb to get that closure. So Franklin is probably going to be our guy on the inside, shall I say? So let's see what we can do to help Franklin get into that tomb. Alright, we know the upstairs. What all did we find out about? We need to find a secret spell book, and we have to get into that penthouse room. I wonder if we could get any living people up into the penthouse. What's the nasty ghost gonna do about a flesh and blood walking up there, I wonder? Let's see, who shall we take up? Who would be fun? Oh, let's take Ransom. just for some fun. We're gonna take Ransom up to the penthouse. Have him mess with the ghosts. Excellent. Let's see. Haha! Looks like this might work.
Who's that now? This is unbelievable. An alive human in my penthouse.
Yes, indeed.
Clara's in so much trouble next time I see her.
Claire's just letting everybody up into your penthouse, man. Ah, the ungettable dust has gone elsewhere. Oh, found another one though. Excellent. Yeah, and Ransom can't see him, can't interact with him, but how about this? Yup. Excellent. Thank you, Ransom. We'll go on back down to... let's go to the mezzanine. That'll be fine. And, yeah, okay. It pauses my, my elevator descent when I look at things, it seems, so I will leave that for the moment. Alright. And we've got an elevator right here for Franklin to come and float into. Alright, let's go take a look at that secret room that you weren't allowed in, Franklin. Can we go in now? Nice. Oh, cool. There's a portal here. Can I go through it? Ooh. Oh, look at Delores.
Looks like Chuck got a tomb to fit his ego.
Oh, that's sweet that she's just standing right here. Yes. And let's see, maybe if I zap the switch. Nice. Part 5. The reading. So I guess that was all we needed to do. Was just get a living person in there to be able to open that door. That's great. Oh, here comes everybody for the reading of the
Now,
will.
all 3 of Chuck Edmonds' stipulations are fulfilled as we stand next to his remains.
All right, let's
I will
find
now
out where
read his
the,
will. I, Charles Edmond, being of sound mind and body,
Doug,
do hereby
enough.
declare this, my last will and testament, blah, 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 legalese here.
Yeah, pretty much what I
Yes.
said.
It is my will that the entire estate of all property and money be passed to...
Yes? Yes?
Madam, quiet, please. To the Amalgamated Holdings Corporation.
What?
And that all of Thimbleweed County be plowed under and a giant server farm be built in its place.
Wow.
You gotta be kidding.
What?
Oh my.
Ooh, Doug likes farms.
Oh, Doug.
The destruction of Thimbleweed County will begin 2 days after verifying this will and testament. In the meantime, Safely First Savings now has possession of the pillow factory and its key. Oh, and this last part in tiny print. Dolores gets a Pillowtron 3000 t-shirt. This is as much as he'll ever get from Pillowtronics. Lenore gets nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Franklin gets nothing. Doug gets my ceremonial zinc-plated shovel.
Yippee!
Well,
Dig
good day.
in.
I'd better pack now. Here's your zinc-plated shovel, Doug. And your t-shirt, Dolores. Enjoy.
Well, I never. Come along, Peter and Chucky. We're leaving.
Oh, wow. Part 6. The factory.
Something is very wrong here. I need to get into the factory and see if I can figure out what happened to Uncle Chuck.
Yeah, you're not wrong. First of all. There we go.
It's Uncle Chuck's sarcophagus. Hope he's resting well.
I wonder if is there like a
It's
secret?
much too heavy to open, and I don't think I'd want to anyway.
Wouldn't that have been cool though? You could push it out of the way. There's a secret underneath. Alright. So Delores is needing to go and figure out how to get into that factory. But meanwhile, Franklin, got anything?
Where's my sarcophagus? Why does Brother Chuck get one and I don't? Maybe it's because no one found my body.
Where is your body? Oh, and he wants to try to talk to Delores. Okay. I wonder if I can do that. Can I just try to talk to her right here?
Dolores, it's me, Dad. Dolores, can you see me? I'm standing right here.
Oh, she sure can't. I don't think she can hear you. Let's see, what would be one really nice thing? Let's have him, even if she can't hear it, we'll have
I'm
him
really
tell her
proud
he's
of you for
proud
getting that programmer job.
Just
You
'cause-
followed your dreams and didn't let Chuck hold you back.
Oh,
I wish I could have, been as strong as you.
because I'm kind of a sap that way.
Goodbye, Dolores. I miss you.
Oh. Let's see, did that count? Wow, that did. That was enough for him. Just to try to talk to her. Aww. This looks like it must be the magic spell book here on the secret spell book. I guess all spell books are magical. This must be it inside the room here. Wow, so the only thing he wants to do now is just figure out how to escape into the afterlife. I wonder if he can... Let's see. Now that he's achieved everything else...
Hey, new ghost, I told you not to bug me.
Yeah, he's not gonna let me have that crystal.
Bye,
Okay.
Xavier. Sorry for bothering you.
Yeah, sorry about that, dude. No, I'm not. He's a jerk. Why would I be sorry about bothering him? He's a mean, tyrannical hotel ghost. Which are the worst kinds of hotel ghosts. Okay. So we now have... Okay. Well, I mean, we did pretty good. We finished 2 whole parts this episode. So it has been about 20 minutes, so that seems like a good place to end this episode. We got a couple of things accomplished. We have our next steps laid out for us pretty well. I think we're pretty much on the path to... We need to start figuring out how to get into the factory. I imagine now that parts, we've gone through a couple of parts, it's possible that bank might be open. Do you think? You think maybe the savings and loan will be open? What will happen when we go and look? I don't know, but there is no time for these questions today. No goodness. All right, we're going to jump over to the next one. And yes, as I was saying, there is no time to answer such questions, so many things. Such mysteries await us in the times to come. But in the time that we have left here, this last little bit of time, it will be just enough time. I'm still working on my outro, have you noticed? There will be just enough time left for me to say, Ciao, Reno!